Good evening, everybody. Welcome along to another stream. It is Thursday night, and we're back for match day 3 of our series of 50 games against the BESTBOT to a 20-minute time control. So hello to you if you are here early. We are starting our stream an hour early. I've got a few, I've got basically an extra hour today to do this. So there's actually going to be potentially 2 other streams where I had to play an extra game, so I just figured I'm just going to play both the extra games tonight and play 8 games tonight, and the rest of the other streams, the other match days, would just be 6 games. So yeah, I thought I'd just do that now. You guys will get some extra action in. Probably finish very close to the same time as when we would normally end it, but we built an extra hour for 2 more extra games, so hopefully you guys will enjoy some extra action tonight. As always, we'll have a prediction as to how many games you think I will win, or how many games you think I will have by the end of the stream, so be ready for that. Again, I've not told anybody that I'm going to be streaming early, so it's quite possible there might not be many people here early doors, or maybe people will be pleasantly surprised that there is actually a stream going on earlier than normal. But we will see who turns up in good time. But yeah, as I said, we've got 8 games to play, so why don't we just get stuck in? Alright, so as I said, we're playing 8 games. We're playing games 13 to 20 of the series tonight. We're currently on a record of 5 and 7 against the bot, minus 195, so not too bad whatsoever. And yeah, I guess we should just get going. So let's start game number 13 right now. Okay, so the BESTBOT's going to go first in this game. And don't forget that, this is called the deep dive. So we will be going through and analyzing these games at the end, once it's all done, through Macondo. We'll see what good moves or bad moves or ugly moves that happen throughout these games. Okay, so first move from the bot is Upo. So I think the equity play would be playing something along the lines of Equip, but the E in that spot doesn't seem too good. Might be something like Q in this spot here. It does take a bunch of hooks, but this might be kind of along the lines of what we should be doing. Could also just put EE underneath Upo and hold these valves and the QU together for another move. E is kind of defensive as well. Just wondering here. Definitely doesn't score as much, but definitely more defensive. Not sure if that's really any good to me. Q kind of leaves 4 vowels as well. Sorry, 3 vowels. So E might be okay here. Doesn't give much away. It's not that much fewer than Q, so maybe we'll just do this. We'll try and catch in the Q in later on. Okay, drew TX. Okay, Goji has just come down. So I have no hooks for Ope or Joe. It's going to have to be something up here. It could be something like Axe, AX, just trying to keep things tight. Could be something like that. Do keep some pretty good tiles, I think. So maybe just this. Oh, okay. To OU. Not ideal. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Muff with Tentacle. Good to see you here. Yeah, we started the stream early today. Got a bit of extra time tonight. We've got no kids here. They are out watching a play that my other kids are involved with, so they are occupying themselves for the evening. You may ask, why am I not watching them? Watching their play. I am watching their play for the they will have there's a second showing of their play on Saturday, so I'll go watch them then. I'm gonna play unique here, I think. Okay, so I guess it kind of worked out, keeping the queue. Yes, I was typing that message. Stream play, more important, maybe. But yes, that does mean that my two daughters are in the play, and my wife Lindsay is taking out my son to watch the play. They're going to watch it both times, so they're all out. And that means that I'm actually free for a little bit longer. So deciding to play my extra games, so to speak, today instead. Since this is a series of 50 games and we play 6 games a stream, there's going to be 2 kind of extra somewhere. So yeah, deciding to knock out those 2 games today, so I don't have to do it later on. Future Austin will thank me for this, I think, because playing 7 games in a stream can end pretty late. So yeah, gonna knock that out now, and then I just have 6 games to stream each time now. Okay, the bot bingo to Bumblers. What have we got here? Your bedtime is 10:30 Eastern. Oh, good for you then. We're starting a bit earlier, so you can catch at least 2 hours of the stream. We might have 2 extra hours of the stream after that, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And because I also just had dinner as well, I actually have no snacks in front of me. I've got nothing. Might get hungry later on. Might have to take a timeout or something. Get some food or whatever, but again, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Just wondering what to do here. I'm behind now. I think it would be a good idea to try and keep things open. I could play something like Overnet, which doesn't score particularly well, but keeps the board open at least. Keeps some lanes open for bingos, which I will eventually need. So might as well do what I can to preserve the board. So I think we'll do over net. Holistic doesn't fit. Biolic doesn't fit either, I don't think. Anywhere. Which is annoying. But yeah, I didn't tell anybody publicly that I was starting my stream early, so again, anticipating people might be a little bit surprised that I am already here. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do here actually. Also, yeah, it's always very annoying when you can't fit your bingo down. Might be something like itch or something, like here. Don't really want to block this ass of bumblers, but it is what it is. Yeah, I left my I left dinner with my mom as soon as I saw the notification. Good. Well, you made the right choice. It's always the top move. Whereas for itch, I'm not really sure this is the top move, but I think we'll go with this. Yeah, I don't think I have anything here. Bot's starting to get away from the scoreboard. Could just put HO here. $22 points. It's not too bad. Just annoying. Just need to spend another turn trying to get a bingo. Oh, I've just picked up 2 R's. That's not good at all. It's terrible, in fact, terrible. So yeah, this game's not looking too good already to start with. Okay, gift kind of blocks off a lot of things. I don't want to have to just play TIRR, T-I-R-R. It's kind of lame. But I might have to do it though. I need to get rid of these R's and probably another consonant, so TIRR might be the only thing realistically that does the job. Don't want to block too much, but it's not ideal. Okay, well, we're drawn into Girlia and it plays on row 5. Although I'm partly expecting the bot to block that spot, there's really nowhere else to go after that. There was a downside to that play. I could have played TIRR above Rye, but I think it makes it pretty hard to play above it, the TIR, with the letters that I was keeping. So yeah. Yeah, okay, so the bot bingos with Eluents in that same spot. So yeah, I was saying, having a bingo that plays, and suddenly the bot bingos in that same spot is pretty annoying, but it is what it is. Yeah, it might just be something like grill here. I mean, I'm just gonna have to roll the dice and hope to get a 9-timer in some way. Very unlikely that I even get one, let alone get one that actually stays open. But we just have to roll the dice, and I don't have anything there. But yeah, the G is not particularly a great tile anyway to bingo through in that top spot. Okay, Tarok comes down, scores very well. I don't think there's any real value in trying to chase this game now. I think we're just going to try and play equity from now on. Might be something like react here. There's an eye though, unseen. I mean, 3 eyes unseen, that is. I better to get rid of an eye here. Okay, maybe we'll just play that then. Scores the most, I think. Well, we just almost cleared the bag of vowels there. Nip comes down for 18. Yeah, struggling to get anywhere close to 300 at this moment in time. The letters really kind of fell away. I guess we play dime here. Give one in the bag. But we'll probably take some time to think about this. Give up his Yang. The bot can actually go out next turn. If I don't block underneath gift, which is pretty hard to block. Maybe impossible to. I wonder what the best thing would be to do here. You play something like tire for 29. This doesn't quite get me to 300. Can't see anything that scored more than that actually. Yeah, okay. Might just fall 1 point short. Okay, it's a 205 point loss. And we will analyze that game in the meantime as we change the record to 5 and 8. So 205. So my spread's actually exactly minus 400 now. Kind of doubled my spread. Yeah, not the best game in the world there, but it is what it is. Again, we'll have a prediction later on when more people are here. Again, people are probably not realizing or expecting that I start my stream early. So we'll see once more people are here. But in the meantime, we're just running the analysis through the Macondo bot right here, and it's just finished. So let's have a look at the results of the Macondo simulation result for that game. So yeah, again, I'm trying to play at a higher than 2,000 elo here, and I did do it despite the 200 point loss. Very few errors overall in this game, so that's at least a nice thing. But yeah, no bingos available in that game. Sometimes they're just games like this that you can't really do too much. The analysis preferred me to play Quite next to Aeon, keeping UE and maybe potentially threatening the triple with a Q instead. Like me to play it on 01. Oh, in the top corner. Okay. Scores well. F11 with Lith instead of Ho. Maybe EOR. Okay. And yeah, the rest of it is not really that big of a difference because I had already lost by that point. So there wasn't that much to lose anyway, to gain. So yeah, overall, in terms of like how it was played in this game, not too bad, I guess. 67 elo is not bad at all. It's pretty good actually. So take that at the very least, despite the result. So yeah, let's move on to game 14. Let's do away with that. Okay. It might just be 4 here. I think that looks very strong. Don't see any other thing that will get rid of the F, U, and V together, so I think this is it. This is the one. Okay, Iron has come down. There's like an S hook as well. They can play Humify. Looks pretty good here. Be surprised if there's anything better than that, to be honest. Okay, drop has just been played. Let's actually set up my Z for Zoe. So yeah, I could play something like Bez here for 43. Another option also is actually not to play the Z at all. I could play Hub for 30. Which isn't probably too far away from being about as good. Because you maintain the Z for good scoring potential next time. Whereas with Bez, you kind of exhaust that. And I'm not really sure what to do with the H and the U on my rack, so... This is going to be closer than you think. I think, anyway. So maybe I'm just going to go with Hub here. That kind of is a bit more defensive, I think, as well. Okay, well... again, not a good draw, but the consolation here is that if I did play Bez, I actually would have 2 U's and an H on my rack, and probably would be exchanging now. Instead, I do have the word size to play for 59 points. And that looks pretty good here. I mean, ZEE is another option as well, not using the S, but it's 18 points fewer. So I think it's worth it to play the Z here. Okay, baiting has come down. I think we just play few. Are you watching World Cup? We just beat Qatar. Are they good? I am watching the World Cup, yes. I actually have the World Cup coverage, like, it's showing the screen above where I'm not playing this game. Which either is distracting me or allowing me to multitask. This is to some degree. But yeah, I was out having dinner early this afternoon or early evening. But I did watch, I am aware that Canada did win against Qatar 6-0. Because Qatar had 2 players sent off, which is a little surprising, but Qatar are not necessarily the strongest team in the world, and Canada is one of the host nations, so it's a nice win for them. And yeah, and they're now joint topping the group as well, so I think they're pretty much dead certain now to make the next stage. Okay, so Chog has come down. There's not really a great deal that I can do with this rack, I think. The Q on my rack that doesn't play whatsoever. It's quite possible this is a good chance to exchange. Oh, I could play Punitive here, which actually gets rid of all my tiles apart from the queue, but it does open up kind of unnecessarily. So yeah, I might just exchange here. I don't know. Oh. Hmm. I think I'm gonna exchange here. Definitely getting rid of these three. Do I get rid of anything else? Do I get rid of the P and the I? Maybe? Maybe PI as well. Keep ET. There's 2 blanks on scene as well, so I'm kind of wondering about that. But maybe just keeping ET is okay. Alright, we've got a few more people kind of coming into the stream now. So welcome along if you are here. Feel free to say hello in the chat. Let's do all. Ooh, interesting. Grav just got played there. And I have the right letters to hit that pretty hard. So Plex plays here. I'm not sure if there's anything better than this. But this is a lot anyway. This puts me back in the game again. Oh, just redrew the Q again. This time with the J. Grab is a curious move, it sure is. Unless he was really that desperate to get rid of Grav. Well, it doesn't have a blank, and I can't really punish it either. Sandia comes down. I had to assume that it was in a very strong position to be able to play Grav and not really worry too much about it. Maybe just QI. I mean, it's not ideal. It kind of blocks up a lot of lanes. I don't really want to do. But I also have to contend with the J on my rack too. With still lots of O's left as well. I already have a lot of them. Only one O has been played this whole game. Maybe a better option is actually to exchange. Since we know that the bot doesn't have the blank or the ass until potentially now, we could still draw into it. So what if I exchange, like, everything? Try and go for that blank and ass. Maybe that's the right thing to do. I don't know. It's can't really do too much. Maybe exchange them all. Hope for something a lot better, and hopefully that the bot picks up what we just put back in there. Okay, the bot plays Toot. Good evening to Ancient Cosmographer. Good evening to you. Too early for Austin host stream. It is. Definitely not making this. Definitely not making this a regular occurrence. That's for sure. Deciding that since I'm doing 8 streams of 6 games each, and I'm doing a 50-game series, I'm going to have to fit in 2 games extra somewhere, and I'm planning just to fit them both in today, since I have a bit of time, and then I won't have to worry about that for the rest of the series. Maybe just we here? I don't really know. I have to open up some kind of 4-timer lane or something. Oh man. 2 eyes. That's a disaster. Honestly. Oh, there are the only 2 eyes left as well. Oh man. Man, that sucks. Rigged, yep. It sure is. There's no other explanation for this. Is it something like Raj or Aji here? I mean, the bot could actually go out with a bingo. Could have like non-colas or something. But I think I'm just gonna take my score. Or non-solar. Okay, there you go. It goes out. Okay. Wow, that's a second. That's our second 200-point loss of the evening, under 2. I was hoping things would take a turn for the better here, but it definitely did not. All right, but at least we scored a little bit more this time. And we will update the scoreboard as well. So we lost by what, 211. So we're at minus 611 now, 9 losses. Okay, so we just run this through Macondo, so I can show you right now the now you're getting Qatar tonight. That's actually kind of accurate as it stands. Okay, let's look at the Macondo analysis. So as I said, we're trying to aim for higher than 2000 ELO, which is what we did again. The first one was 2067. We got to 2083 here too. No major errors in this game, which is nice. Mostly very strong moves as well. So yeah. And again, no bingos. In 2 games tonight, I've actually had no possible bingos in any rack. Not missed a bingo because there's not been one playable yet. So yeah. Okay. Hopefully things will make a turn for the better soon. But we're on 5 and 9 and a minus 600 spread. We were just under minus 200 at the start of the stream, and now we're at minus 600. So yeah, not great. But as I said, we've got 8 games to play, and we've played 2 already. So let's move on to game number 3. We will have a prediction later on in the stream as well. We haven't actually been streaming for yet an hour yet, so... And we're technically still at a time where I probably wouldn't normally have started streaming yet, so... We'll give everyone a bit more time to kind of filter in. Start a will he bingo tonight prediction, and just... Man. What game will he actually bingo in? Okay. I think we'll play something like Amar. I think so. It's pretty good. So yeah. Definitely not playing too badly, just not catching the rub of the green, so to speak. Okay, into... we do here? I could play something like U, YEW. That deceiving these scores quite a lot. Actually keeps the board pretty tight as well. So maybe slightly concerning that the bot just played off 4 1-point tiles. Maybe this is actually a good time to play this. Keeps the board tight. So once again, I got the J and the Q together, just like what I did in the last game. Orny. Okay, I can play Regon, and Ramate. I don't think there's too much to think about here. Can't really make any other moves, so that has to be it. Okay, Vox has come down. So what about something like Cybo? 28 points. Could also play Sind as well. Okay, I think we just go with this. So it's pretty good. Okay, earn like has just come down. This does give me a place to play my Q though. Assuming I don't have an E, I could have played Pinto and peaked, but we're gonna have to just do Quid here. But yeah, still no bingo yet. Okay, so Vo has come down. Slightly, that is, again, a little bit concerning. I might have to try and do something in the bottom of the board here. Something like Plodder scores well for 30. Might have to go after those S's myself. But yeah, I don't know. There's one S. Yeah. I've got the Z as well, which will actually play us on this board pretty well. Okay, so Odia comes down. Hmm. Might just be something like Zag here. Goes very well. Cash in that Z. Interesting. More 1-point tiles coming down for the bot there. So Vo just came down, and then Odia, then Aegis, which might suggest, and maybe another, the last S is also on the bot's rack. Hmm. $18. It's actually slightly more to play Go and Equid, but I think I need to block this spot. Definitely a very easy way to get some points on the board. Okay, I think we'll go with this. Hmm. But exchanges now, okay. But must be getting some rough tiles here. Hmm. Yeah, a bit of an interesting move here. I'm actually considering just playing butt. Although we're thinking that the bot already has an S, but I don't really know. It's good. Exchange four tiles. Like, are the chances of it bingoing pretty high at this moment in time? I don't really know. If I want to play a more defensive option, I can just pick Ut here for 10 points. Scores a little bit more, but I'm reliant on at least one vowel. Yeah. A few different options here. None of them particularly good. Really need to get one of those eyes, though. And actually, bingoing for me is actually not that likely either. But I think we need to not open up the triple here. Might be a little bit too dangerous. So I think we'll just go with ut. Oh, okay, and there we go. We don't draw any vows. Which was always a little bit of a problem for that move. But we're up by 47, which is actually quite a lot on this kind of board. The bot looking to bingo here, but any bingo next to the S of Aegis will open up one of the two triples on the right side of the board. So it will give up something. There's also the A at the top of the board as well. But other than that, there's not really much else. The bot placed Kale now. So yeah, what do we do now? Do something like Bant. We'll just block this A. Or try to block this A. It was 9 points. I'm only 20 odd ahead. KO has no hooks, so I don't have to worry about that. Just need to get myself in a better position for next turn. Okay, so I draw one vow, draw an I, but I also draw the V. Also, actually just one letter off Vestigia at the top of the board. Okay, so the bot plays if. That actually blocks off that kind of, well, I'll say blocks it off, but it makes it a little bit harder to use now. So it would be something like Vega. That blocks off the A. Let's leave one spot left now for bingo. Okay, maybe we do it. Maybe we do it. Up by 20 here. Still S and blank unseen. Bingo's will have to start with a E, I, or O to fit next to the F there. There is obviously still a bingo possibility in column D onto the L of Kale. So this is game 3 of this match day, and I actually haven't played a bingo yet. Oh well, I have played a bingo now. I played lettuces. There we go. Wow, that is very lucky to fit that on the board. And now there's only one. I mean, the bot could still play trinodal onto the L of Kale. So that could be something that the bot would look to fish for. I don't think I can play off the I by itself anywhere. To open up the board, that is. It could play something like OE above the E of Regon. Start stream 1 hour early. Gets first bingo ad. First bingo at normal stream start time. That's true. It's 8:27. This is actually. It's been an hour and 11 minutes since I started the stream, and I finally got my first bingo in. Towards the end of game 3, which would normally be towards the halfway stage of the entire match day, but we're playing 8 games today. But with a blank in hand, unseen potentially, the bot will take some time to think about what to do, and it actually doesn't even... It actually just plays off 2 tiles instead. That's interesting, because it means obviously it can't bingo now. Maybe it just gave up on the bingo and it's going for spread. Got 34 points in front. Just looking to convert this into a win here. I don't really know what the bot can even do, to be completely honest with you. Might play something like onset or something onto the S. Go out in 2 maybe. So I think it's more important for me to try and go out in 2 here. I could do something like Crinal. This also just leaves me with Lep here, or Sep onto the Sea of Crinal. Yeah, I'm not really... Or do something like Pencil, but I'm actually not sure if that gives... I think that gives away an outplays, so maybe we need to put the C at the top of the board. And just do that. Okay. Oh, I guess I didn't see that one. Oops. Maybe Crinal wasn't the optimal endgame then. Who knows? Okay, well, we've got a lot of places that score 14 or 15. I think we just go with the... Oh, wait. Yeah, so I think we just do this. Is there anything else that scores better than that? Don't think there is. This is always like an easy, should be an easy slam dunk, finding a best play here for the last turn. So just making sure it's right. I think it is. Alright, there we go. Alright, we got our first win on the board tonight. It's a 42-point victory. So let's update the score. 42, so 6 and 9 minus 569. There it is. Yeah, that is round number 3.
Congrats on the bingo party, Popper.
Thank you, Muffway Tentacle, for that. Saying congrats on the bingo. It's my first bingo of the evening after 3 games. Took me a while. Took me a whole hour to get there. So yeah, I'm very happy about that. One of my finest moments. So yeah, all good. Yeah, cool. We just run this through Macondo as well. Good evening to Noah as well. Good to see you here. Let's run this through Macondo. This is what it says. So yeah, hardly any mistakes. It did want me to exchange when I played Cybo. I guess I actually kind of forgot that it took an E-Hurt, to be honest. Probably might not have played that otherwise. But yeah, all the moves in the middle very close, or either best move or close to the best move. When I play Tuts and Squid, one of the options there. But yeah, a slight misstep on the end game. Wanted me to play Lip first. Probably not giving away Endocrinal. But otherwise, yeah, pretty good. Not much went wrong there. We've been averaging about 350 points for the first 3 games, and I'm performing at a almost 2100 level in all 3 games. So that's the way it goes sometimes. So yeah, not too bad, not too bad. And yes, most importantly, 1 bingo out of 1. I actually have a bingo to play, and I found it. Okay, so that's 3 games done now. This is around the time when my stream actually would normally start, so I'm expecting, or hopefully expecting, people to arrive very soon. But in the meantime, we'll start game number 4 for the evening. Oh, we're going to remove this Macondo thing. Okay, there we go. Let's start. Oh, what's this? Is it like Uri or just O? EAU? AUE? Yeah. Might just be AUE here. I think we just put it like this. Actually, I could just also just exchange 2 U's. Maybe that's better. Maybe we'll do that. I think that's more likely to bingo than anything. Okay, kind of edgy there. It drew into AU, but I think we're just about okay with Aurelia. Okay, we can definitely play Aurelia or Uremia. Yeah. Figured like not giving away the A and the E as floaters probably worth it alone. Yeah, I figured. Exchanging into defensive play on the first turn, it sure is. I don't see any other sevens apart from Aurelia and Uremia. Am I missing something here? I also have Aurelian, of course. I don't really want to put the A next to the triple, that's the thing. Might not have much of a choice on this in this occasion. It might just be something like Aurelia here, but I don't love that whatsoever. Hmm. Oh wait, I guess I can play Uremia. I don't know. What am I doing? That's a bit better, at least. Okay, well, it's not great, but okay. All right. Tampon. Okay. I think we just play Tampon. It's pretty good here. Also, kind of mindful that I've already spent about 5 minutes of my time here, so I want to speed up a little bit on that turn. Wow, what a draw that is, eh? Okay, maybe something like Gutsy will do a good job of getting rid of all those duplicate tiles. Rigged. Okay. What's this? Is anything? Bobby 8. I've got a few thoughts here. One might be something like OIE here. For 27, I could also get rid of the U and play U. For 26, that looks like a slightly better play. So yeah. Wish I could use the Y, use the F at the top of the board and score more, but might not be able to really do that on this occasion. So yeah, it might just be U. Yeah. Okay. I think we're gonna go with this. Alright, drew another E. We can probably play Jete. Oh, we just got blocked though. Gonna play that there, an 8. No longer doable. Hmm. Hmm. I think I'm going to play Jet here, or Dew, but I think it's probably better to play it across, where it gives away a little less. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Wig. Okay, well, maybe something like Peeg. Yeah, nothing spectacular here. Just trying to get in a position to bingo. One letter off a bingo here, not quite. Yeah. Might just be this. Hmm. Link. Hmm. Wow, what do we play here? There's actually a lot of vowels left, so something like fence might be okay. There's actually a lot of good tiles left. So do I play the R? Maybe I'll play the R. It might be too easy to bingo with the E there. Get an extra 3 points, you know. A little bit helps. Okay, I think we'll do this. You have Exacta. That plays. Just wondering if there's anything else. This actually is going to score a lot of points. Problem is that there are 3 S's unseen. So it's going to score 64. So now it becomes very useful that I put that R there. Put me up by about a bingo, but expecting the bot will probably come back with something very soon. Oi, okay. So the bot doesn't bingo there. Might have to take the time to block the top right corner of the board. Could do something like Umi. Okay. Again, the letters left are really, really nice, so hoping to draw into something. Okay, do have a bingo here. Rationed. And anointed. Oh, man. Might have to just play it here. Wait, let's see. How does it look positionally? Ration looks like this. I don't really want to stick out another letter there, but... Oh, man. Maybe something like Anointed would be a lot more difficult to parallel play, but it puts the E in space. As well. So is that actually a better play? Oh. Man, this is tough here. I mean, I might just have to go for it because the bot could really have drawn anything. It could have drawn really bad tiles also. Don't want to give it a chance to fish for a bingo here. It's either that or I play off 4 tiles and fish for bingo myself. I don't think there's any guarantee that I'm going to be able to bingo by doing that. So I think I have to just do this. I just have to hope that the bot has drawn a bunch of duplicate tiles as well and can't bingo. It has to mostly, I think, have to bingo with an 8-letter word here. I think Ration actually gives a lot of opportunities for 7s to slot next to Ration, but I think I have to do this. Oh, okay. So the bot doesn't bingo, and I am up by 15. It keeps OS, so where does that play? Be careful here. I mean, I would expect that, just on first glance, I probably should win this game, but let's just make sure. I don't know if OS really scores that much to go out. I don't think I have any way to go out either. I don't think the OS goes out for many points. Maybe ons and wigs. And that's 15. That's the difference in the score right now. That's the most I can see. I don't see much else, so I could do something like Royd here. And get 16 points and maybe win. Oz and Sod scores a little bit more, but makes it score a little bit more. So is that it? Maybe it is. Especially with the best, but I'm never always 100% sure if I'm doing the right thing. I think this is going to be enough. Okay. So there we go. Okay, we won by 13. Nice. We'll take that. Any win I can take against the bot is good for me. We'll analyze that in the meantime, but we will update the scoreboard. So it's a 13-point victory. So we're now at 7 and 9 minus 556. We're actually now in the halfway stage of the stream, as we are only just getting past the time when I actually would be starting my stream. So I think we're in good time. Thanks to Ancient Cosmographer saying Austin Ho roiding confirmed. I'm trying my best. Okay, we've just gone through that last game on Macondo. Let's see this one as well. And it's another game of over 2,000, so 2067. Every game has been over 2050 so far in the stream, so we're playing to a strong level at least for tonight. And yeah, many turns optimal, very few big errors. So it actually wanted me to exchange AIUU at the start instead of just UU, keeping ER blank instead. So yeah, next 3 moves were right. It wanted me to play U. Where is that? 9I. So 9I. Oh, oh, underneath the N and the Z. Oh, that actually scores more. Okay, that makes more sense. 10A is N ring. Oh, okay. So there's N ring instead of P. It wants me to play N ring and Quine. Blink wasn't there, so it would have been E, N, R, through the I, N, and then G. And then at the end, it wanted me to play Nodi instead of Arointed, which would have been so Nodi is right here. It didn't want me to bingo. It wanted me to play Nodi 6L, which would have been underneath Manilas. It wanted me to block those 4 floating tiles and actually leave one in the bag. That's what I meant to do. So interesting ideas there from the the Macondo bot here and engine. And 2 bingos in that game, so that's nice. Good evening to Nork saying, oh hey, good luck on the games today. Thank you very much. My potential saying holding out for a snack intermission. I know, I literally just finished dinner before I started my stream early, so I actually don't have any food here whatsoever. Looking forward to the consumption of an entire bucket of crispy, crunchy chicken. I wish. I did actually have some chicken wings this evening, to be fair, but and actually I did have some chicken during lunchtime as well, although they were kind of like cutlets instead. So I've actually had plenty of chicken today already, so it's fine. I've had my chicken fix. Unfortunately, I have no more chicken in front of me. Okay, so what we're gonna do is put out a prediction. We're going to put out a prediction right now in terms of how many games you think I will have by won by the end of the stream. So let's put that out right now. So we have 4 games to go. We're 2 and 2 against the bot. And we have, yeah, so we have 4 more to go. So we're currently at 7 and 9. And there are 3 options to choose from, so 7.5 wins or fewer is where I'm currently at. Next one is 8 to 8.5 wins is option 2, or option 1 is 9 or better. So use your A9 quiz word to get predicting what you think the result will be. We've got 4 games to go. We will continue with the series for the next game, game 17. She's definitely holding her own against the BESTBOT right now. Again, I was probably winning like a third of the games when it was a 10-minute timer, but this is a 20-minute timer. It's definitely giving me a lot more time to make better, more well-informed decisions. I probably do need some kind of intermission for snacks at some point, but it's not going to happen yet. Powering through right now. Okay, the bot bingo's first turn. It might just be something like bug. Or Vogue, maybe. So Vogue is 18, Vogue is the same points. So I could do Vouge. So yeah, I think that's probably better. Okay. Okay. So Inepta comes down, second bingo from the bot here. Oh wait, we can't come in. Can't come in right now. Wait, we'll stay. Wait, I'm doing something right now. Can't play. Oh, we'll see you later. Yeah, good night. Yeah, good night. Good night. Good night. Yeah, good night. Yeah. So now there's like 4 Mingos through the, but there's those with the ON. I can only think of 3 of them. Trying to remember what the other one is. I think I actually have them all, but none of them work, so... Okay, maybe that's a no-go then, in terms of a bingo through the ON. Sorry, the NO, sorry. Okay. Maybe erratic. Okay. Yes, don't forget there's still the prediction ongoing. We have coins on option 2 right now. Nothing on options 1 or 2. 1 or 3, sorry. So get your England coins down. Get predicting and what you think the result will be tonight. We can play Denet here. Okay. I'm feeling this move probably blocks off more than it probably need to, but I don't know. Maybe something like Neen, any might be better. Keeping an S hook for Nug. This kind of kills the board off a little bit, so maybe I should have done that. Okay, Hype has been played. It kind of opens up the top part of the board a little bit. Maybe Exegy. $34. Okay. Okay, so we have things like Waniest in that spot, but it does leave me the only place available to bingo. So things like Nug and would have given me another spot to bingo with, but I only have one place, likely to get blocked. Oh, doesn't get blocked. Okay, so we do have Waniest. So lifeline back into this game at least. Now not too far behind. Okay, Fib has come down. You do have italics, but it doesn't play anywhere. Hmm. What else do I do here? I can put Cytle. Maybe just Cytle? I don't know. Ugh. Or Clitic, maybe? But it does set up the Q, potentially. And there aren't that many eyes left, so something like QI or Qua or Cat. Actually, Cat can't be done either because there's no T's left. I don't know how dangerous this really is, actually. I might need this spot to try and come back, so maybe this is an opportunity to play something like this. Okay, we'll try and go for it. Okay, Blunk. Just the move from the bot there. Could play Age and could do that, but it actually does block off a lot of stuff on the board in terms of bingo lanes, so it might not be something I want to do. It's plus 15. I can actually get pretty much the same score here and do that instead. Not block off so much. So yeah, maybe this. Okay. Oh, man, more A's. Still 6 O's unseen as well. Kind of a weird pool to kind of navigate here. So a Q and a Z unseen, 2 S's and a blank. There's some good and bad tiles left. Maybe Anna? Anna? Does blow the last N. Okay. Okay, Wooly has come down. I can now play something like Way, W-A-E. Already made spot for that. Good evening to Itchai in the chat here too. Again, good. Just so everyone knows that there is the prediction still ongoing. You've got about a minute left to make your prediction, so this will be the final call to get your coins down. So please get your coins down, get predicting, and use your coins wisely. Before the time expires, we have coins on option 2 and 3 right now. So nothing on option 1. We do have 4 games left, including this one. And we've already played 4 games. We're 2 and 2 against the bot tonight so far. So about 45 seconds left before the time expires. Okay, pause has come down. That blocks off the S hook for Blanc. Now Flint is the only one that is available. Wondering if I should be trying to open the top part of the board somehow. Add a little bit more pressure to this game here. But I might be a bit too far behind if I don't draw the right tiles. Could play Deuce here. Gotta avoid the Q and probably the V as well. Also keeping the H because of Haji. So yeah, it might just be this. Okay, I don't know what I'm actually hoping to draw here. I have to be honest. Oh, okay. We drew the Q. We do actually we can draw into Cardies though. Which I guess was also another option there. It doesn't block it. So I think I have to play Cardies here just to get some score, but I think the bot will play out with movers next to Dezo, so I'm going to lose the game. Yeah, I don't have much of a choice here. Okay, there we go. It is a 65-point loss. So 65. Now 7 and 10 minus 621. Right, so that's 17 games. We're now a third of the way through the series. We're analyzing this game as I speak, so we'll have the results very soon. And the analysis through Macondo is almost done. Almost done now, so we'll have that ready for you in a moment. Okay. Okay, so it is now done. We will show you the analysis from Macondo right now. Here it is. Okay, so we're now slightly below 2,000 for this game. And I think that was largely because of this last move of Dues, which was a 8.5% mistake. Again, it just kind of gets a bit trippy, a bit tricky at the end. When you're kind of a little bit behind and need to play for bingo, it does become a bit more difficult to work out what the best move would be. So it actually wanted me to play Hugh instead of Dues. It wanted me to play above Aji, so making Haji and HUE right here. That was what it wanted me to do, and then it opens up, so HUE, and then there's a bingo underneath, so that's kind of what it wanted me to go for. So yeah, that was kind of the idea of that that move there. But the other things that I should have played are not really that much of a mistake, so to speak. This is like a 2% mistake. When we did play Expel, keeping some good tiles. This one, instead of Clitic, you wanted me to play Ascetic. So yeah, through Dinettes as well. So Dinettes and Ascetic. Anger was slightly better here. So what's that? 5B. Oh, I see now. 5B would be underneath Waniest. So when I had Age, I kept AENS. I could have played Anger, ANGA underneath here. So far in big and ear would have been better there. So bit of a mistake there as well. So yeah, it does get a little bit difficult when you're a little bit just under a bingo behind and you have a chance to win. It's now like, would you just go for score or do you go for the bingo? Tough decisions all around there. Okay, so just so you guys know, the prediction is now ended in terms of putting your coins down. So thank you if you got involved with the prediction tonight. We have no coins on option 1, so option 2 and 3 are the only winnable prediction results for the chat tonight. We have 3 games to go. So yeah, let's move on to the next one, game number 18. Oh, okay. So what's the answer here? There's something like Guju, maybe? Something like that. Not Jug, because the A hook. I do have the A anyway, but this is a lot more defensive. Can't really come up with a long word either, so I think this is it. So yes, okay, so wages just come down. Pretty open play, actually. Lots of hooks on both ends. Very fandom. Which actually would be better to play right here instead. That's 33. Keeping the V, which is not great, but it's okay. Could probably deal with that next turn. Okay. So this is game number 18. We have this game and then 2 more after this. And that will lock in our 8-game stream. And then, of course, all the other match days will be 6 games. But we're currently at 7 wins, 10 losses against the strongest Scrabble bot that's ever existed. So we're doing okay right now. We'd love to get at least another win or 2 on the board before the stream ends. We did start with a 2-game deficit on the scoreboard. Okay, Rawple has just come down. So I don't think I have a word that actually hits the triple with the axe on the double letter square. Actually, I don't really have many words that actually play there particularly well. The one play that I can potentially make is something like Vox, which actually looks really good here. 35 points. Could draw into an I for Ibex as well. And Boma is a word also, so I can play next to Vox next turn. So it looks pretty good. Hope to draw some relatively decent tiles, and I can maybe hopefully to bingo. Hope to bingo. Okay, that's not quite gonna cut it. So yeah, it might be something like Belt and Boma. Oh, okay, the bot bingo's there for 112 points. Okay. Wow. Okay, so yeah, tough break there. Yeah, a little bit unlucky. I mean, the bot just played 6 tiles. It just drew into Hadiths. Which is again a little bit unlucky, but it is what it is. We'll play Chin here. And now we have Beetled, which plays above Grawple, but I think that's going to get blocked. Very likely. There's nowhere else to play Beetled. Dowius comes down, another bingo. And not only that, it does block Beetled. So yeah, a little disappointed there in terms of how this kind of transpired. Again, I can only do the best with what I've got, so don't get too mad about it. Maybe Bead here, 32. It does kind of block off a bunch of stuff though. Don't particularly love. Could play Beat as well, that's 28. But maybe I just play Beer. It's 27, keeping those floaters open. Gonna need those as well. I need to keep the D maybe for Waged as too, the D hook. But yeah, I don't have a place for Beetled, which is unfortunate. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, the bot bingo's for a third time. Almost 300 points. Wow, how much is it now? About 270 points in those 3 turns. But who's counting, eh? Who's counting? Okay, maybe just Flax. Yeah, looks pretty good. Don't use the Val. Draw 2 more E's. Probably not the worst thing in the world here. Oh wow, oh my gosh. That's 4 bingos in a row for the bot now. Rigged, is it? No way. Okay. Maybe just Z up here. Yeah, I can't seem to get a bingo myself here. It's too difficult. Louis. Okay. The bot temporarily slows down. Okay. Not much I can do here. It might just be beated. 24. Hope to draw a bingo through the O or the E of Louis. Might get blocked though, but we'll see. Corgi comes down. Man. Another rough game. This might be the third game where we actually lose by 200 points or more. Very possible here. Maybe trick. It's easy to block though, but you might have to just do it. Cooler. Wow. Maybe Pioi? Something like that. It's 24. Okay. Wow. Great.
Papa,
Hey.
do you have a stuffed animal?
Huh? Yeah, they're in your bed. They're in your bed already. They're in bed.
Alright.
Yeah.
Good night, Papa. Say good night.
Yeah, just not happening in this game. Book my C train or Santeria. Yeah. Not much you can do. Just 5 bingos against you there. But again, we can only do the best we can, what we got. So what is the best we can do with here? Innate. 25. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I'm back. The score looks like a classic. Yeah, it is. I missed the snack. There's no snack. There'll be no snack. Good evening to Hopeful Matter as well. Good to see you here. $25. Wait, how much is this? 20. I think that's slightly better here, I think. Also it blocks Avion, so yeah, I think that's a better move. Divide, and then we have he to go out. 16. Okay, so looks like this is going to be a another game. It's actually one of 3 games now. We've actually lost by over 200 points today out of the 6 we've played so far. So yeah, not a great deal we could do in this game, I think, in terms of actually winning the game. But again, we're just looking to do the best we can with what we've got. So we're going to put that through the Macondo analyzer now. It's a loss of 216 points. So that puts our spread now at minus 837 and 11 losses. We did actually start today at a spread of just under minus 200, and now we're at minus 800. Getting our spread absolutely decimated. So thanks to the BESTBOT for that. Okay, so I'm going to again show you what the Macondo analyzer has cooked up for us. Just give me 1 second, please. It is almost finished. Okay, I think it is now done. And yeah, this is actually a 3rd game where not only do we lose by 200 points in the same ones, but we actually didn't even bingo. There was actually no playable bingos in any of those 3 games. So let's see the Macondo results here. Let me show you on the screen. So I mean, I know that I've been saying this the whole time. We've always been aiming to try to play at a higher than 2000 level with the elo here, and we did. 2125 is actually our highest one so far tonight, and no real major errors. You can see with these differences here, nothing was really there. I mean, I think the game might have already been lost, but we did make a lot of optimal plays in the middle of the game, and very minor differences in the middle of the game. So yeah, there's not really much to say here. There are very small errors, and not much to say. Yeah, not much to really talk about. Imagine studying bingos for years to not draw them ever. I know. In theory, I should play better like this because there's fewer mistakes to make. Or fewer bigger mistakes to make. But yeah, not good for my my record overall, at least. So yeah, a little bit unlucky, but you know, we're going to get games like that in this series, and that's fine. Okay, so we have 2 more games to go. We've actually already played 6 games, which is what I would have normally have done on these streams, but we did start an hour early. So we're going to go through and play all the way to 8 games tonight, and all the other games in this series will just be 6 games. So yeah, let's start the penultimate game right now. Game number 19. Oh, have Outwits. There we go. Ancient Cosmographer said, I got to play Lakeville at club for 104 points. Studying has paid off. There you go. There's also a lot of studying that goes on, and then when the opportunity comes, you're actually not sure of it. That might be even more more excruciating. I drew BCGLNXO last night and didn't have a throwing A. Oh boy. Yeah, those are one of those racks where it's like, it's junk. Unless a flowing tile comes on the board. Almost like the inertia rack, if you don't have that necessary vowel to play through, it's like, there's nothing even here anymore. Nothing I can do. Yeah, that's sad. Okay, BESTBOT is going first here. It's taking a bit of time to think. Hopefully I can play Outwit somewhere. Generally it's very defensive to start with, so we'll see what the first move will be. Oh, it exchanges 2. Okay, so I have a free ride here in terms of what to play and where to play it. Guess I'll play it here. Can't double the W, so we'll just go with this. But an exchange 2 probably means it's very close to a bingo, and probably will bingo in this turn. Likely, now that I've played 6 unique tiles on the board. Oh, okay, so no bingo from the bot here. So Oda has come down. I think that one does begin with a K. I think. Is that right? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm actually not 100% sure either. Okay, so Oda's kind of a I mean, we kind of already know that the bot is toying with some good tiles. We ideally want to make this as difficult as we can for the bot to bingo next turn, by kind of narrowing down the potential options for bingos here, but can't really block everything. I mean, that's not particularly amazingly good either, so we're gonna have to you know, try and get something done here. What do you do here? Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to do too much here, I think. Oh wait, I have this. That's much better. I think that's the move I was looking for here. It's not quite a perfect move, but it does a lot of good stuff. So let's do that. We just drew the S and the blank. Want to make it more difficult to play above own and try and disrupt the AT hook above up here as well on all on row 6, but can't really do everything there. Either way, any bingo that plays there will open triple, so hopefully oh, okay, the bot is exchanged again. So yeah, I was saying hopefully that we can benefit from this, but the bot didn't play anything. Could play Boo here. I don't know if that's really a good thing or not. Or maybe Oboe, actually. Play Oboe with the E. Floating E on the board. Okay. Might be something like this. Or I could play Oboe underneath. So wait, how much is this again? This is 15. This is 14. I could actually just play Oboe like this. Bit more defensive at least, I guess in that regard, but we can also play underneath with Oboe Didos. So maybe we can just do this. Hoping the bot will open up the 9 timer lane for us. That's kind of what we're partly hoping for. But we'll see. Okay, doesn't open up the 9 timer lane for us. Syncope, I think, is good. There we go. That's what we're after. It's nice. The Jowl has come down. Do have the F of flown. Wait, what? Is syncope? Is that what? Is that? Can someone? Is that true? I have no idea. I literally have no idea. I'll just have to take your word for it. Tradition of the word that basically starts from the middle. Oh. Okay. Learn something new every day. Wait, so it's syncope. Syncope. Okay. I'll try and remember that next time. Whenever I play it again, I will fall back onto this memory and remember that. Okay, I think we're going to start closing this board down a little bit. We'll play FY here. Oh, well, that's a very educated guess, hopeful manner. Great. Okay. So we do have a playable bingo, at least, like thundery. Question, is it actually worth playing? So only one S left. Could just put Thundery. Okay. Don't know if a bingo is really worth it here, but okay. Have to defend this S hook. Stick it to the best bot. Yes, I'm doing my best. Okay, well the bot is now opening other things up here. But I do have fees underneath Thundery, which is going to score even more. Okay. We try and get some of the spread back as well. That's what we need. But hey, one step at a time. Let's just win the game first. But yes, don't forget, we do have one more game after this. Ani is played. This actually does block anything above Ya. Okay. Just mucks. Don't want to open up too much, I guess. Actually, I can do something like Moils here. I think that's good. This actually sets up my axe. And also blocks off a little bit this bingo lane at the top, so I think I kind of like this play. So I like that. Lots of vows unseen as well, so I can draw into lots of those things. Okay, has come down. Interesting move. I feel like that's a setup play for something, but not entirely sure what that is. But yeah, I think in the meantime, I'm just going to play Rax. Only one O unseen for Oxo. Okay. Could actually block, at least partially block Oxo by just playing something like Plim here. This also blocks the hook for fees. All the bingo lane, or most of the bingo lanes possible in column L, which actually the bot did have the O. But I'm worried about a D hook on fees. So maybe something like, yeah, something like Plim might be okay. Or Limp, maybe, I don't know. It's slightly more difficult to use, I'm not sure. I don't think there's much in it though. Okay. Give has been played. I think the equity play would be playing something like Vayne here, but I'm sure there might be some possible 9 timers with the V there, so I definitely don't want to play that. So just figuring out what what should I be doing? Let me just Vi. I don't know. That's the only. I mean, I could block the spot up a little bit. Okay. Wow, we end up just clearing out the bag of almost all the vowels, which actually is not necessarily a bad thing. Just hoping that the Q is. I mean, I say not hoping the Q is not in the bag, but I can actually at least play the Q with Uni and QI here. So it's definitely okay if I do draw the Q. Something like Emir. I don't know. There's no bingo available anyway. Okay, so can the bot go out with the Q? I don't think it can. Good morning to Nami Nemo. Good to see you here. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're playing 8 games against the BESTBOT tonight. We're actually on game number 7, so getting close to the end of somewhat close to the end of the stream now. I actually did start streaming about an hour early tonight. So we're playing an extra 2 games as a result. Taking a little break after Causeway. You mean from Scrabble in general, or what? Okay, I think that's a big gig here. But I can just go out, or choose not to go out. BESTBOT doesn't blunder, you're right. That's the annoying part. Oh, I probably should have blocked that. Oops. Oh well. Everything to be fair. I don't have class anymore until I fly to UK. Okay. Yeah, so it does take a lot of out of you to play in a tournament like this. So yeah, you don't want to burn out too soon. Okay, I think we should play Rain. I'm just going to go out here. I don't think it's worth playing slowly. The bot can still score some points. Okay, we've got a big win finally. This kind of maybe partially negates the 3 games that we lost today by over 200 points. So, all good there. Okay, so we'll analyze this game as usual, but we're now up to 8 wins. And we won by 162. So now my spread is at minus 675. And we're at 8 wins. So if you voted for option 3 in the prediction tonight, that is not going to be the result of the stream. We're currently 3 wins, 4 losses against the bot tonight. So yeah, we started off at 5 and 7. We're now 8 and 11. We do have 1 more game to go. And we will start that very soon. We will show you the Macondo analysis once it's done, which I think it is almost done. I'm trying to play at over 2000 level ELO on according to Macondo, which we've done now 5 out of 6 times so far. So this is game number 7. And we'll show you the results in a moment. It's almost done now. It's actually getting to the end game. So we'll see in a moment what it actually thinks. But in the meantime, if you've been enjoying the stream and you don't already follow this channel, then please hit that follow button. It'll be greatly appreciated. You can also help support this channel by becoming a subscriber. It's exactly what Muff with Tentacle did with his Amazon Prime. So if you do have Amazon Prime, then you do have a free Twitch sub for the month. So if you're not using it, it is literal free money going down the drain. Please consider subscribing to this channel with your Amazon Prime, or just subscribe to any channel. It will help somebody out somewhere. So definitely think about doing that if you have that available to you. Okay. So we have the results here, I think. I'm just making a note of these numbers real quick, so I'm not going to do that later. We didn't miss any bingos today yet either. We've actually only played 6 bingos in 7 games, and we've won 3 games. Kind of crazy. But yes, let's show you the Macondo analysis right now. So here it is. We didn't quite play to a 2000 level. It was 1938. Didn't miss any bingos, but again, it kind of gets a little bit kind of tricky towards the end of the game when you're either losing by a lot or winning by a lot, and then it now just goes by spread. So even though I didn't lose any win percentage, my difference in equity was 17 points to Vinia. Where's that? L9. Oh, I didn't even see that. Do I have that? Oh, I did have that. It was just like playing... wait. Yeah, playing Oboli and playing... basically playing down here, parallel to Limp. I should have just played down there. Didn't even think about it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't consider that. But yeah, that was the biggest mistake, really. Nothing else on here, as you can see with the win percentage. All of these are pretty much not losing anything. So despite the not quite 2000 level, there wasn't really that much that went wrong. Even the end game wasn't too far off. So yeah. That is game number 7. So we're going to continue here and go on and start the last game of the evening. Game number 8, or game 20 of the series. Okay. Is it just Tung? T-U-N-G? Or Gaunt? Scores extra 6 points. Maybe it's worth it. Don't generally want to play too long, but maybe this is it. Okay, so we have Aerotone, which I think will likely get blocked, or Euronote. Okay, Pleader has come down. This might have blocked everything. Did this block everything? That's the question now. Oh wait, I think I have Rotenone through this N. Wait, so I guess it plays, should play it here. Don't think there's anything with a P. Anything with a P? Don't think so. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this. Okay. Well, what can I do here? Tellin, maybe? Might be Talon. Yeah, just kind of clears off the rack a bit. Okay. So, oh, the Z came down. Oof. Great. Something like kind. Just be that. Okay. So we have Streamy and Maester. Streamy is a very apt word for what we're doing right now. So I could do it with kinda here. E2. Oh man, okay, maybe not. We go somewhere else. Maybe Maester and Talons. I mean, Boars is also a lot of points. 83, maybe here then. 88, okay, I think that's worth it. Let's do that. Okay, Aya has come down. I think we pay Hyde. 31. Looks good. Spencer words, I know. Yeah. Dictionary is full of them. Can't get away from it. And we ain't changing it. Oh, I've over tip. Sweet. Is Scimitar too big a sacrifice to avoid opening triple lanes? You mean here? I mean, it still opens a triple lane at the top. It still does. If that's what you were talking about. Quite honestly, I didn't actually see that spot. It does score a little bit less, but it's at least with Maester, it opens up two different triple spots, so if the bot takes one, which it did, I'll take the other one. Whereas with Scimitar, it puts an S there, it just uses it, and then it's, yeah, now you're left with nothing. To a certain degree. It's not always the case, of course. I mean, obviously there are cases and circumstances where that is not what you should be doing, but I think in this case, it would be just let them have one, let you have one, so you can counter with something. Especially with a random rack, like you don't know what you're gonna get. Okay, Vegas come down. I'm now 22 behind. So an interesting option here is just to play something like Fox, because I have the letters to play next to it already. The problem is that the bot could also have a Y, which might be devastating in that spot. Oh man, I don't know. Oof. But I'm not really sure what else I should be doing though. Oh, I do have Oxford here. I can play Oxford. That's 38. That's actually quite a lot. Okay. Might have to go for the blank as well. We just played bingos. We should try and go for the blank here. Oh, we don't have the blank, but we do have dupe. Okay, so don't forget, this is game 8 out of 8 here. Oh, what is it doing? What are you doing, bot? Don't do this. Come on. What is happening? This madness. You need to stop doing this, but it's not right. Oh, this probably means the bot has the blank. I say probably, it's pretty much a dead cert now. It has the blank, and I can't really do much about it. Ugh. What am I supposed to do with this then? I have to typo. I have to add to my wife in the chat. Good to see you all here. You played Oliver's today? Oh. Notable. Do I play Aboon? Aboon? I want to set up the A though, the J, but I don't think I can. What's a winning move? Ah, there you go, even better. I like to hear that stuff. That's great. What am I supposed to do with this stupid move? What? What is this? Hmm. Okay. Don't really have many ideas in terms of what to do here, because anything I do in that spot doesn't really score enough points. But at the same time, if I do what I want to do, it will probably lose, because they'll probably score like a 70-point play. So do I want to lose now, or do I want to lose later? That's really the question here. It might be something like a boon you have to do this. Again, I really want to put that A next to the triple, but I don't think I can. And get close enough to that P. So yeah. I don't know. Oh man. Jeez. I think I've lost. Yin. Oh man. Yep. Q is like a time bomb. Can't really do anything with it. Wow. Okay. Should do Qua here. Really don't know. I'm gonna get stuck with a Q if I don't do anything here. I do have QI, but I want to play there, so I might end up blocking one of the options for myself, and then the bot might block it too, the other one. It might just go out, I don't know. It might have a bingo of some kind. But I do need to threaten some kind of relatively decent score. I just think, asking are you winning? I'm not winning today. I'm 3-4 against the BESTBOT. We're in the 8th and final game tonight. I might be winning on the scoreboard, but I don't think I'm going to be winning this game. My letters are not good enough to take the win here, I don't think. I do have Jowl. So I've got a 30-point play, but the bot just needs to find an outplay. Out and 2 that scores like 20 points or something, and it will win. So it's not too hard. It's like child's play for the bot here, no problem. It does have a blank now, so it's going to take a little bit of time to think. But yeah, it looks like that option 2 in the prediction 8 to 8.5 wins is going to looking most likely that it will be the result tonight, which actually does have the most coins on as well. Can you under tip or just over tip? I don't know. You can do whatever you want. People might not be very happy with you one way or the other, so just do them and find out. Okay, so the bot's obviously gonna win, but don't know what the spread will be. Again, we're gonna go through these games. Like, we're gonna analyze them. We put every single game through the Macondo engine analysis, whole game analysis engine, and we'll see how I did. This is the one and only 8-game stream that we'll be doing in this series. So all the others will just be 6 games. Okay, so Jowl is 30. Claw is 39. It's not quite good enough. I mean, I think this is the right play here. Yeah. Would it make sense to play Jowl N1? Did you hold the A, leaving either Qua or QI open? I mean, I don't know. I don't think it mattered too much. I mean, maybe I needed to block the S, but I was kind of, I don't know if there was anything that was actually going to allow me to play the J on the triple letter square and hit the double. I wasn't really sure if there was anything there or not. But I also wanted to try and I wasn't going to threaten a bingo with Qua, but just wanted to leave Jowls and Jowl open. At least there was 2 places to score well there, and with the Q there's only 1 good place, so I might as well just do it now. Okay, I think we're going to play Jowl here. I'm not really quite sure what else. And there we go, it's a 25-point loss. Alright. We're going to analyze this game, and in the meantime, we will update the scoreboard. So, it's exactly 25 points. So, we end up with a record of 8 and 12 and exactly minus 700. That is what we end the stream on tonight. So we went 3 and 5 against the bot tonight. Not great, but it's, you know, kind of to be expected. We're not going to smash the bot here, but the bot didn't necessarily thrash me tonight, at least, and some of the losses were pretty small, at least. Although 3 of the losses were by 200 points, which is what absolutely massacred my spread. But at the end of the day, we got 3 wins, and the score right now is still pretty respectable after 20 games, so I'm happy with that. We've been playing to a pretty good level as well. 5 of the 7 games have been over 2,000, or actually over 2050. I mean, in terms of the Macondo estimated elo that it's given me for all those games. We've had 2 games below 2,000, and we're hoping that this one will also be above 2,000, so we'll see. It is actually working out the end game right now, so it's almost done. Yes, I'm at a 23:37. Well, I'm out at 23:28 now. Okay. So actually, you know what? It actually told me that Zhao was actually the right play. With Qua. It says it's an 18% win. Actually lost. Didn't play very well in this game. We're gonna have a look at this real quick. Let me just jot down some numbers. Actually made a number of large errors in this game, which was actually not the case for the rest of the day so far today. But it is what it is. Anyway, let's have a look. Okay, so here it is. So at the start of the game, yeah, I made decent moves, not so many big mistakes until the last, like, kind of 3 or 4 moves. So Oxford, when I played Oxford, I should have played Fox. I did actually put that on the board as well. I was talking about playing Fox in this spot here. I did put it on the board and was like, oh, I think I actually said it. I have the letters to go next to it. But I didn't play it. And actually the bot in that situation didn't have anything next to the F. Wouldn't have had anything, if the F was in the top corner, wouldn't have been able to punish me. So maybe I needed to be a little bit more ballsy on that front. So that was why I lost 11% on that turn. Again, it doesn't help because the scores were so close. It's so finely balanced that any minor error is going to be magnified with the win percentage as a very high win percentage loss. The next move of a Bune, I don't think it realized, or again, this is kind of like a limitation to the analysis right now. I mean, this will change very soon because the inference bot will be a lot stronger and be used and be implemented within this analysis. But we already know that the bot did have the blank because on the next turn it played diff and it held the blank, and then I have to do something about this spot. So I did something like a Bune just to get rid of some bad tiles and to block this spot. It would have played Yips in that spot as well, and it would have got like 60 points and I would have lost. So I don't necessarily think that in reality the 17% win percentage loss is actually correct. It's probably a bit less based on the inference. Again, the inference is not necessarily, it's not being used for these moves. I did see Jaunts as an option that I was going to probably play it if diff was not there, but that was just how it turned out. And the next move, you were mentioning in the chat about playing Zhao. So in N1, the space that I could have played Fox. So I should have played Zhao in that spot. I guess I didn't realize that I actually have the word ace to go next to it. But at the same time, I'm like, the bot has an A or a blank. So like, it's going to play that. And I don't really have a great place to play the Q if it blocks the U. Like, I'm kind of stuck with the Q now. I'm kind of handcuffed to it for the last round or last move. And I don't know how my win percentage goes up by 19% based on this. I'm assuming that maybe if I draw the blank, then I probably win because I can play ace. But the bot could play AH there or something, or Aglu, AGLU, and get like 50 points. So like, how am I supposed to win with that? And then I have to play the Q. Maybe it thinks that I can win because if I have this here, if I draw the U or the blank, I can play cake. And then I have the blank or the U to go there, which might be part of the reason why it's a 19% error. Or again, with the bot being the bot and there being no tiles left, it will block it. So I don't think that 18% is actually in reality correct. I think I was pretty much doomed no matter what, especially with a J, C, and a W and Q on my rack and no blank. Like, I think the chances of me, and we already know that the blank is on the bot's rack anyway from the previous turn. So in reality, I don't think that 19% is technically correct. I think I was pretty much dead no matter what, because the bot, if again, best case scenario for me, I play Zhao and then I have the U. And again, that now depends on whether or not the bot blocks the ace down here or blocks my endgame and my outplay, which I think it would have to do. And maybe that's the only way I could win, right? So maybe it's not quite 18%. Maybe it's just like 12% because it's 1 in 8, and not the blank as well, which would mean 2 in 8. So again, I think that the again without inference, which we already made correctly, is probably a little bit less than that, but still probably an error. I should be threatening the U to kind of to try and win this game, but at the end of the day, we don't actually have the U anyway. So yeah. Someone thought you had the case A in this position, but without Jal, it does seem weird. Yeah, I mean, it just scores a lot, and it just threatens like a 50-point play. Like, you have to either block it, or if I just draw the U, then now you can't block everything. Like, you're gonna try and block everything, but you can't. So, I get that. I get that. I think Jal was a better play. It at least gives me a chance to win the game, whereas I think Quad does not. So, I will admit that at the very least. Yeah, I think that was a misstep on my part. But I think the other two moves before that, especially with Immune, saying 17% error, like, I would lose if I just don't block diffs. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of the deep dive in terms of that game. And we're kind of going into the nitty gritty of these games. This one was a bit more interesting than the other one, so to speak. Didn't make too many errors with the other ones, but this one was definitely more talking points for sure. Speaking of which, we did finish the stream on 8 wins, so if you did vote for option 2, which I think it looks like Nork did, 8 to 8.5 wins, you have won the prediction tonight, so well done for doing that. I wonder if it'll be included in BESTBOT or will be a separate bot level. That's a good question. I guess that's another question for Cesar to answer at some point. Nork, yippee, huge 10 coins. Well, it's better than losing 1,000 coins, so say that. But yes, well done for voting the correct option there. So yeah, I mean, I think the BESTBOT will definitely have the inference on that, and it will be even harder to beat. Again, it'd be interesting to see if it will be like a next level, like OG bot or something, or some kind of Nigel bot or something like that, something like that. But we'll see. I look forward to it as well. I know that there is a bot that the inference research that they've done is backed up by numbers, and it's going to be even more difficult to beat. So I'll be looking forward to playing against it whenever that becomes available. But yeah, that's 8 games today. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed the stream. Again, we did start a little bit earlier than normal. We started about an hour earlier just to try and fit 2 more games in. We've actually finished it at a relatively decent time as well, not too late here. But once again, I hope that you enjoyed the stream. If you have enjoyed it and you don't already follow this channel, please hit that follow button. We really need you to help Scrabble streaming on Twitch grow even more and across all platforms. You can also become a subscriber as well. That will help the channel out a great deal if you can do so, especially if you have Amazon Prime. Then you can do that essentially for free. But yeah, that's about it. We've got to 20 games. The rest of the games from now, the next 5 match days will just be 6 games each. And yeah, we'll just be getting through those in and around Albany. So before Albany, we'll be getting them done, and then we'll have a few more match days after Albany before SPC over the coming months. So that's kind of what we have in line for you guys on this stream. And yeah, the next one will be on Tuesday. So hopefully you guys can join me for that. Hopefully, well, I will be streaming at the regular time, 8:30 p.m. US Central Time. So hopefully you can join me for that. But otherwise, I think that's about it. Time to raid somebody. Okay, I don't think we have many people to raid. Yes, thank you for tuning in, Nock. I appreciate it. And to everyone else that got involved tonight. And everyone, and to Matter too. Thank you. Thank you for joining in. And to everyone that got involved with the Infinity Words game that's above my head, thank you for doing that too. But if you do want more Infinity Words, then stick around to play along in the Study K channel. We're going to do that right now. Let's go raid them. Plenty of high probable bingos to go through, and some JQXD 3s to 8s to go through as well. If you want more practice with that, then stick around for that. So until then, I hope you guys have a good evening, a good morning, afternoon, depending on where you are and when you may be watching this. And see you on Tuesday. Have a good weekend, everyone. And yeah, until then, take care of yourselves and good night.